Namaste. My name is Rui Zimmer. I'm International Meditation Master. Today I want to speak about the 4 levels of consciousness. From victim to wisdom, a journey of awakening. Introduction, the archetypes types will all live through. The archetypes we all live through. We all move through different states of consciousness during our lives. This means victim, aggressor, rescuer, acceptor. These are not just roles we play, they are levels of being, stage of growth, rungs on a ladder. Most people get stuck. Okay. Some people climb. Here is how to recognize where you are and how to rise. Level 1, the victim, the trap. The victim is trapped in situations they believe they cannot leave. They are overwhelmed, enslaved, abused, they complain constantly, they feel helpless, they sink into depression. The victims believe the world is against them. The hard truth. There is no victim who has not chosen to be a victim, be it consciously or unconsciously. This is not blame, this is empowerment. If you choose, you can unchoose it. The proof, Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela spent 20 years in prison. He was beaten, isolated, dehumanized. But he was never a victim. Why? Because he knew why he was suffering. He had a purpose, he had a vision, he knew his suffering served a greater good. Next proof, the proof, Viktor Frankl. Really read him. Viktor Frankl, a Jewish Austrian psychiatrist, psychiatrist, survives the horror of the Holocaust. He lost his family, he lost his freedom, he lost everything, but he was never a victim. He gave his suffering meaning. He wrote, "Those who have a why to live can bear with almost any harm." Without meaning, nobody could have survived the Holocaust. My story, from hell to healing. My childhood was hell. I was abused with words, violence every single day. I wanted only one thing, to leave that terrible family, and this I did. No? But I did not become a victim. I became a survivor. I was clinically dead 3 times, near-death experience, paralysis of my entire body. And I healed not by demanding anything from God, but by saying, "Thank you for my life, God." I repeat it again and again, every day, all day. Gratitude healed me. And gratitude healed everybody in this world. There is no exception that gratitude will not heal. The strategy that works. The London University of Psychology proved this strategy. Gratitude and exercise, healing from depression. That is their strategy, and it worked. And the most happy people are the people with the highest gratitude. This is also London University of Psychology. No? Saying thank you through the entire day for everything lifts you out of depression. Pair it with physical movement and you become unstoppable. Try it, it works. Level 2, aggressor, the trap. Often victims become aggressors. They punish, they abuse, they overpower others who stand in their way. Almost all aggressors were victims first. They learn the world is cruel, so they become cruel. The charisma, trait description. Independent, they can act alone, fight for their goals. Overpowering, they harm anyone who hinders them. No empathy, they see empathy as weakness. And Musk famous say empathy is a weakness, okay? He is clearly on a higher level than the victim, but he is still stuck in the aggressor archetype. Why it is a step up? The aggressor is better than the victim because they take action, they fight for what they want, they refuse to be controlled. But they are still trapped in anger, control, and isolation. Then comes a compulsive rescue. This was also the trap. The rescue wants to help. They want to save people. They want to be important. They want to fix everything. Also Bhagwan said so it's nice, don't be Mother Teresa, and you have to read the things about Mother Teresa. She was even really terrible. But okay, read all the things I've written about this already. But they often help the wrong people. They prevent others from solving their own problems. They enable weakness. They drain their own energy trying to save people who don't want to be saved. And now comes the greatest wisdom, and that I put all the time in front. The wisdom of Pestalozzi, the great educator Pestalozzi said, help me to do it myself. So this I do all the time with my girlfriend. I said, do it by yourself. I tell you how you can do it. Finish. And then you can do it as you want, but you got my advice also, okay? This is the difference between healthy helping and compulsive rescuing. Why it's a step up? The rescue is higher than the aggressor because they have empathy, they can solve their own problems, they care about others, but they are still trapped in codependency and the need to be needed in the illusion that they can save everyone. Level 4, the wise man or acceptor. The freedom. The wise man accepts everything. He is beyond victim, aggressor, and rescuer. He does what is necessary and nothing more. He helps when he should help. He loves all people. He has compassion without attachment. And he surrenders his life to God. The characteristics, trait description, acceptance, everything is as it should be. Compassion, love without attachment. Surrender, life is guided by a higher power. Peace, no inner conflict, no resistance. Then comes the Hindu perspective, the three gunas. The ancient Hindu religion describes three qualities, gunas. Guna level archetype, tamas, laos. This is victim, trapped, depressed, powerless. Rajas, middle aggressor and compulsive rescuer, active, attached, driven. Sattva, highest. The wise man, peaceful, balance, surrender. The wise man lives in sattva. They know how to rise. Stage what you must do. From victim, find meaning in your suffering. Practice gratitude. Take responsibility. From aggressor, develop empathy. Stop controlling others. Channel your power into creation, not destruction. From rescue, learn to help without enabling. Trust others to solve their own problems. To wise men, surrender, accept, love without attachment, trust the divine. My soul is a chosen one. After my true charge of abuse, my near-death experience, and my healing journey, I came to understand I was chosen, not because I was special, but because I survived, because I refused to become a victim, because I said thank you even in hell. After Christian discipline, I'm a chosen one. Okay. Thank you that I could speak about this, and bye.